They need resume-building wins. They could get one here today against Wisconsin. Badgers control out to Klesmit and into the corner to the sophomore John Blackwell, around and out. Bury the rebound
to bother Blackwell's release.
Both these teams coming into this game off also performance by freshman Ace Bailey. That's Jalen Leach, the grad senior, and
of that this afternoon.
Here's Crowell for three, and the answer off the mark. Nick Martinelli and Angelo Cheravino misses from deep for Northwestern. Here come the Badgers in pursuit of their first bucket.
With Brooks Barnheiser out this afternoon.
First foul of the game. Johnson, coached by Greg Gard. In his 10th season, he's 10-5 all-time against his tenure as head coach. He's been to the tournament a bunch. Of course, a longtime assistant under Bo Ryan.
Is playing right now, compared to the way they played under Bo Ryan, totally different.
Here's Nick Martinelli for Northwestern off the front iron. Crowell the rebound. Maryland earlier this week. They're 0 for 3 to start this game off in the paint, guarded by Matthew Nicholson. Scoop shot short. Nicholson the board.
A great job interior defensively.
Jalen Leach in his first and only season with North.
Looks like he's back at Fairfield. As comfortable as he's been playing.
Here's John Tanjay from the elbow. And the Badgers have started 0 for it. Ty Berry on the second chance, and it's an 8-0 start for Northwestern.
About them, Chris, having lost 2 games here in the last month at home, Ty Berry getting his playbook in the Big Ten. And so in terms of finding spots for Martinelli to be effective, they can put him in position to score.
Kamari McGee, Carter Gilmore first off the bench for Greg Gard and Wisconsin.
And at that side.
Berry with the takeaway on McGee.
Oh,
Leach.
Man.
In and out, and Winter finds the rebound. There for Jalen Leach. Here's the aforementioned Blackwell, who gets to the rack.
Not settle for jumpers, but put pressure on the D getting downhill.
Blackwell's averaging 18 points per
there by Winter.
Martinelli double teamed and a foul called on Blackwell.
Northwestern basketball has not been this good, this consistent, and continue to build on their recent success.
Nick Martinelli on the baseline jumper goal, and also have turned it over. Hit a game winner from the baseline against Maryland in January, and another Badger turnover.
Right now.
Off a screen. Too strong from deep. Crowell another rebound.
Boy, Fitzmaurice set a beautiful screen that
Tanjay blocked from behind by Keenan Fitzmaurice.
Players in the Big Ten. I like guys who want to be on the floor that understand that it's not a right, it's a privilege.
Or stints at Stanford and Stony Brook before coming here to Northwestern. John Blackwell, a huge.
The next loose ball, whether that will be a 2 or a 3 for Blackwell.
Either way, he's got all of Wisconsin. The ball has had a hand in all 8 of Northwestern's points. From Martinelli, and a foul called on Carter Gilmore with 5 on the shot clock.
That time, Carter Gilmore tries to switch out. He's out of position. And Cheravino not acting.
Your player out of Mount Carmel High School in Chicago. Chris Collins wants him to play aggressive. Clock. Leach a deep try. High Karam. Gilmore pulls it in.
Excellent defense.
Northwestern got out to a 13-4 start at home against Rutgers earlier this week. Blackwell would have had an open look, and it slipped through his hands. It's still Wisconsin.
Been kind of floating around the perimeter. Hadn't really looked to be aggressive yet.
Into Blackwell. Shot blocked by Cheravino. Winter was fouled.
He gets a little bit of a gift here. They're going to call a foul on Mullins. I'm not. Didn't get it to drop. We'll see. Well, if you're Northwestern, you need her. Heads up. Yeah, he definitely gets it off.
I think so too.
Yeah, he gets it off in time.
2 for a tough foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call there. Just you don't expect for the, he's going to ball and
shots.
Going to get 2 free throw opportunities.
And that's the line. Top mark in the country, in fact. They want to really limit Wisconsin's trips to the free throw line.
They score over 80 points a game. Best free throw shooting can shoot the 3.
Winter's an 81% free throw shooter. 10 points and 6 rebounds per game, and Winter's got 2 in this one.
Nolan Winter's going to be.
Leach loses it on the end line, and a jump ball is called. After
Deep on the penetration, because when you're in the paint area, Chris, and you turn one time, that's about all.
Cheravino, a good three-point shooter. He takes it in the lane, and the rebound loose and scooped up by McGee.
Shooting extremely well from 3 at the tune of 54%.
There have been a lot of revelations on Wisconsin's team. John Tonje, I think, won as well.
He got comfortable quickly in Madison over the summer. So I've been around him and seen these guys quite a bit.
Carter Gilmore in and out. I think
It beats working for him.
Absolutely. Amen to that. There's your guy, Bardo Fitzmaurice, with
Big men this gregarious.
hook pass time. Reset shot clock for the baddie. Too far for Cheravino, and Kamari McGee wisely watches it out of bounds. Wisconsin
To start the Rutgers game, but you know, there no holds bar here in the first half.
Here's Max Klesmit. Good hands by Gilmore. Klesmit around and out, and the rebound to the first-year Cajun Davis High School in Indianapolis. Cheravino throws it out, looking for the 7-footer.
Chris, he's had a couple of mistakes where, you know, he wants to do well, but just needs to slow down.
To go, 5 points to start the outing for Wisconsin. Good hand.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Klesmit, wild shot. Rebound Nicholson.
And Northwestern, not a team that generally scores as.
Off the steal by Blackwell.
Great job by Carter Gilmore. Another guy's been in the pro. Blackwell got away with the reach there.
Cheravino with the steal, and Martinelli draws the foul.
But Cheravino, great job going after the loose ball, getting it over to Martinelli. And now John Blackwell's got a pass.
Took Wisconsin's offense all out of rhythm. For the first time in this game with a couple of free throws. For that matter.
They've got to get one of those two guys going. It's a delayed double team on Steven Crowd. So when Crowd gets the ball, he's that crab dribble, he's trying to get closer to off balance.
Again. And another Wisconsin turnover. Leach a 3-on-2. Be up by a lot more than 5 right now.
I agree.
Tipped by Northwestern, and 5 turnovers already. And 3 in the last 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, only averaged a little bit more than 10 a game, so already halfway to their mark.
The ball is greased right now for Wisconsin. Xavier Amos makes the extra pass to Tonje, and an offensive foul called on Wisconsin's
Bench deep, just trying to find some kind of combination. Amos in the game, Janicki's in the game, because Wisconsin is ice cold. And a lot of that has to do with the Northwestern defense. Well, Kamari McGee just blew that play up.
Crowell blocks the shot. Nicholson blocks from behind. Out of bounds, Wisconsin.
When it looked like Northwestern was going to get an easy deuce. Watch here. Crowell doesn't give up. Amos is.
Both teams stone cold offensively. Spins free on Nicholson, but cut off on the baseline. Janicki, a brick, and bury the rebound.
Defenses we've seen Northwestern play in the last month.
Clinical right now. He coughs it up, and a foul on the ground. Entering game here on this Saturday.
Oh man, Justin Mullins just got a technical foul right now. Watch Mullins after he hits this 3. He immediately turns to the bench and has
the second foul on Mullins. And John Tonje with the 5th most made free throw of the season.
So the NCAA, in my opinion, Chris, they need to do something about that rule. And, you know, to get Mullins for a tech because he's responding to what somebody's
Way off from deep, saved by Janicki. Tanjay's on a heater. He scored 8.
2 points per game, but it's plays like that. Gets after it, gets an offensive rebound, a kick.
Tanjay guarding Sheravino. Baseline, Barry topside 3 ball. Amos the rebound. Right. Tanjay's got 11 points in a little more than a minute of action.
You see the end result. Tanjay step in, step back, thighs get big. You better crowd him quickly, because if you don't, that's the end result.
Doesn't know.
Care of his money quite well when he was playing professionally.
Good for him. Well, there's a tough bucket there by Nick.
Him a lot more often here. They want to try back in this game.
Tanjay loses it and a foul is called.
Let's see, I think Michael Irvin got that one wrong. I thought Martinelli pushed Tanjay, but certainly pushed him.
And Tanjay whistled for a travel. Northwestern ball.
We talked about Jalen Leach having steps up.
Martinelli, all 3 of these.
But he is good from long range.
Limited samples. Tanjay inside. You know, he can score from anywhere in the half court.
To get his center of gravity lower when going to the...
Tanjay is a 6th-year senior. Ty Berry with a big answer, his 2nd triple of the game. Front. Under 4 to go in the first half. It's
exuberant.
Oh my goodness. John Tanjay, engine hot right now, up to...
Saddled with 2 fouls on the bench.
Who also had 2 fouls in the first half. They both had to sit. Sheravino misses for Northwest. Scoring options on the floor here. Feeding the hot hand, and why not?
Good patience by Wisconsin thus far.
Janicki draws iron, nothing else.
So Chris Collins trying to get a set play for Ty Berry.
Having a big game, Ty Berry with 9 first-half points.
That's great action. Berry comes on a backside screen and pops open for a look.
Shot clock, McGee, lane line, swatted away by Nicholson. One of the program's best in relation, and it's Northwestern ball.
We're struggling with this dreaded disease, and they did a heck of a job designing those shoes, man. Nugget on the other.
Yeah.
I think that kid was hungry when he was...
Martinelli around the 10 and off. Drop. He was jostling for control, and he drew a foul as well.
Kamari McGee getting busy at the rim. Splits the D, strong enough to get it up on the glass.
Here in Evanston, just a straight shot up the Lake Michigan shoreline. He cannot complete.
To the broadcast game after he's finished.
Martinelli drops it in the well.
He might have it. He might not need it. As good as he is, Wisconsin.
Step back, John Tanjay off the iron. Offense has picked up a little bit.
Hands.
Jalen Leach, 8 points.
He took advantage of, was able to lose McGee to get that 3 off.
Klesmit can't come up with it. And a tie-up is called. Ram Trucks halftime report.
Well, there's no doubt about it. One of those being Arkansas going into Kentucky. First time John Kelly.
Here we go. Winter. And a shot clock.
First half.
Berry off the window.